Hello and welcome back to Paradise Cove here on Dinkum. I'm your host, longtime listener. Be sure to drop a like, hit that subscribe button, and comment below. So I did learn something between episodes that I think will help us here. So this meteorite that we discovered, well, I thought I would be able to hit it with a weapon, but I can't. So I thought you could bust it open, but maybe you have... Wait, there we go. Boom. Alright, so we got meteorite chunk and zirconium ore times 5, which that stuff is definitely going into here. Like, I'm not even going to mess around. We're going to save that until we know what it does for us. Now, this meteorite chunk, I think I'm also going to put in there, but you see, that's like the color of a tool. It's not the same shade of yellow or whatever, so that's kind of interesting. But still, I'm going to leave it in there for now. I got to turn my headset down. It's a little bit noisy in my ears. Okay, so trees are progressing, but nobody is bearing fruit yet. First thing I want to do this morning is come over and see Fletch. We have a bunch of permit points, I believe. Hello there, Drew. What can I do for you? Yeah, 2,700. So we've been racking those up big time. Now, I believe I already bought a metal detector license. So I don't know that I need to advance that. See, it says they would notice some buried items using sight alone. I don't think we need to go that far. Fishing license, we can see bubbles created by underwater creatures. That maybe has a little bit of value. Why don't we do the metal detecting? Wait, level up mining to unlock further levels. I'm going to get the... No, 2,000 is a lot. We will get the upgraded... You know what? We're not going to do anything. Because I think I want to get my mining upgraded. And so for that reason, we're going to save points because I don't know how much that's going to cost. Let's just chat. You got a job for me? I need a hand with something. Can you find me 5 sand dollars? I'll try. Huzzah, she says. So that's a little side quest. John, sell goods. We are going to sell everything, including that pearl. Did I save a dragonfly at some point? I'm not sure, but we'll let this one go. It's probably fine. Yeah, 11,000 bucks. That is enough to pay off all of the town's debt, which we're going to go ahead and do. So, although, sell 6 shells, do a job for someone, and craft a new tool. What was I going to come back in here for? Cripes, now I forget. I was going to come back in here for something. I can't remember what it was. Oh. Skadoosh. Donate. Max. Confirm. Now we're out of money. The town is now debt-free. So now, it says it's not accepting any contributions. Did I already donate whatever else we need? Or does now, like... Do I get... like a construction site that I gotta throw down? Or how does this work? I don't know. So we can sell... Wait. We need to sell 6 shells. And she wants me to get sand dollars. So I'm going to go to the beach on this far side of the map. So we got a long way to go to get there. Let's just start running. And the objective is find a beach, get a bunch of the shells. Where was that? I'm not going to spend time chasing that frog. I need to reorient myself. So let's go like that. Yeah. We were going totally the wrong direction again. So anyway, let's try and find some shells, some sand dollars, and get both of those quests knocked out. Now, on our way, we will kind of just look for ore that we can gather, but I'm looking mostly for copper and tin. We'll gather, see, here's some ore. Might as well grab it since we're here, because I want to start working on my mining level. I got to get it high enough. Oh, cripes. I just did that. I'm not sure exactly how the mechanic of fatigue works, because I swear I had emptied the tank there. Got a shiny rock there. Really, I just want the upgraded pickaxe as much as anything. Now, I don't know if there's more to mining. I think there are actual mines somewhere in the game that we will encounter. But for now, I just kind of want to do what I can. Let's pick up this Billy button. And now, how far are we from the beach? Looks like we're coming up on a bunch of ore. So we'll gather this since we're already here. We'll gather another 10. But I got to get to the beach. That'll be, if I can accomplish those two tasks together, like the 6 shells and that, I'm actually knocking out 3 quests, and then I just need to craft a tool, and I just got a bunch of ore that should make that possible. So let's just kind of head out this way. We don't want to go over there by that black dude. That is a common heath. We don't want to go over by that black guy. That is a Tasmanian devil, and they are treacherous. These are, I think, somewhat difficult to come by, and I believe they're going to be useful later in the game. Now, I want to unmark that, because I don't think I need that anymore. Let's get whatever's in here. Hopefully without waking up the Tasmanian devil. And we just need to keep going. There's a bit of beachfront there. Let's go that way. See, the devil's over there. The devil is in the details. Alright. So, what did she want? 6 shells. Sand dollars. I know what they look like. There's one over there. So, why did it not... Oh, sell 6. So we've got 6, and how many did she want? 5. We've got 2 already. Oh, look, there's about to be a battle over there. So there might be some fresh meat available there in a second. That's 4 sand dollars. There's a shark right there. I kind of want to go over there and get those apples and that bottle brush, whatever it is called. I can't remember. Oh, bottle brush. Okay, so there's that last tower on this side. Grab these. We're just looking for one more sand dollar. Old key there. Come on. One lousy sand dollar. All I still need. There's some quandongs over there. And some Spinifex Tufts. And a shark out there. We are nowhere even close to equipped to handle, you know, like deep sea fishing and stuff like sharks. So, don't even think about it. Springs and ear hats. I believe ear hats are virtually useless other than decoration. Like, you can wear them. Oh, no! Let's throw away this butterfly. Oh, man, I gotta throw away something else. Ear hats. I really want you to go away. And now, I just need to find a sand dollar. So let's turn northward. Try and get back to the beach. Really kind of ignoring most of what else might be in our path. What is that thing? He's fun looking. I don't know if he's dangerous or not. There's a sand dollar. Perfect. Boom. So now, collect 5, bring them to Fletch, then we'll... Oh, that's... Can't even pick that up because we don't have one of them already. Alright, if we see some... Wait, where am I going? I need to go home, guys. I'm still struggling with, like, orienting myself with the map overlay. Or the compass up there. But we'll get there. Those things are easy to kill, and they don't fight back. So that's cool. They'll be a good source of food for us over the course of time. But, you know, frankly, we don't really need to worry. Do I have... Yeah, I've got gum logs, so I can be picking those up. Oh, man, I kind of want those bananas. But I don't have any space in my pockets. With all of the fruit that we will be growing right in front of our homestead, like, us having to hunt for food is just not going to happen. It'll be an option, but we won't need to do it. I don't know how many of these I ultimately need, but for now, let's gather a bunch of them. They're real easy to turn into... Ooh, I almost went out of energy there. Anyway, I was saying they're real easy to turn into the resin or whatever, so... Alright, let's get home. I don't see it on the horizon yet, but we gotta be getting close to where we'll see it. Let's grab this copper while we're here. And energy good to go. Gonna eat a little bit. Alright, we are back to town. Now, let's go see Fletch. I got something for you. Let's chat. Here you go. I sure did. So she's happy. And I forgot to ask John. Ooh, prime roast. Heck yeah. Thanks, bud. Now, back over here. John, I forgot to ask you for, what was I going to say? Sorry, I forgot to ask you for a job. I don't know if we need this shiny rock. But, wait, I want the stone. So that's pretty much all we're selling him, I think. Sell him those. He's gonna... That's not worth a whole lot. Alright. You got any jobs? You need anything? Can you track me down something to eat? Okay, well, what does that mean exactly? Bring John something to eat. I wanted to chat. This is for you. Let's just give him... I don't think it matters what I give him. Okay. Oh, man! I guess it does matter. I can't even do it now. You need anything? Nah, he's good. Well, we kind of botched that. So, I guess you do need to... You can't just give him something, like, super invaluable like I just tried to do. You gotta go and give him something legitimate. Alright, so... Ooh, I hear a fly. Oh, I missed him. I caught a fly. And there was a butterfly over here. Alright, now, we have a bunch of ore to smelt. So let's get smelting. He who smelt it, dealt it. Do I have anything I need to cook? I could cook these quandongs, I guess. Although, let's... Oh, I have apples I could cook, too. So, go like that for now. And... trying to think of anything else that I need to be doing for the moment. Craft a tool. We will probably craft some nails. I think that counts. And it's something I can actually use. So that's probably the route we'll go. It's funny that both of the ores take the same amount of time. No, what in the world? You'd think that one would, take more time than the other based on, like, the value kind of thing, but I'm not complaining. Did we get a tin? Oh, no, that's not the crafting table. I really gotta get better at that. Okay, so all my apples are cooking. Now, here, I can go like this. And that should count for that. No, it didn't. Rats. So I have to craft one of these. So why don't we craft like a spear, tin bar, and a gumwood plank? Got another tin bar cooking, so... In fact, we probably already have one in here. So let's just do that. And let's grab one tin bar. And was it a gumwood plank? Or a palmwood plank? I don't remember. Gumwood. Didn't I just... I did it again. I grabbed it and I just moved it down here instead of into my inventory. So go like this, craft a spear, boom. And now we finished that side quest. So you guys can go in there. Shouldn't tin sheets be in here? Or shouldn't they go in with, like... Where am I keeping... I feel like I should have some already. And I feel like they should be in here with the green stuff, but they're not, so... That's that. Let's just go like that. And we got some bright wire. So I don't know how rare that is, but we got some. Alright, basic spear can go in there. Wait, you stay with me. Go like that. And you can go in there. Now, what am I going to do with an extra tool like that? Go like that. Also, cooked quandongs and prime roast can go in there. A deed? So what do I do with the deed, guys? I can't move it. Alright, let's grab these and just come in here and pop them away real quick. Yeah, I'm going to also put my extra spear in there. Now, do I have any other side quests? Place shop deed. How do I do that? Because I can't even, like, get to it in my inventory. Oh, wait, yeah, here we go. So if I go like this, if I want John's shop to be where the tent is, I have a problem because the tent's already there. So what we'll do is we'll just put it right next to his current tent, and then we can move it over once his permanent structure is in there. Now, I believe that once he's got that in there, we will have... Sorry. We should have access to some other tools that we haven't been able to purchase yet, like the metal detector. So I'm kind of looking forward to that. It'll just be something different for us to be doing on a daily basis, kind of go treasure hunting, you know? Oh, missed him. Missed him again. I can't see where he is. Oh my goodness. That was a lot of energy spent on a stinking butterfly. Get the... There we go. Alright, let's just spend the rest of the day smashing rocks. And the idea here is, yes, we will get some stone, but more importantly, we will level up our mining skill. And actually, now that I think about it, let's not do this anymore because I have something else I wanted to do. I kind of forgot it. Oh, goodness. I want to do some earth moving, remember? So, like, let's just get a shovel full of dirt. It doesn't really matter what shovel full, because it's all going to get redone at some point anyway. Like here, I don't like the way that looks, but it's because this tree here doesn't belong. Get out of here, tree. So once that one's down, now I can like come over here, grab some dirt, and fill this space in. Now where do I want to kind of be working from? So we said here and coming over and filling in these spaces, right? Skadoosh. This is going to be a lot of back and forth, but we're doing this so that eventually everything is very aesthetically pleasing, for one thing, but also extremely functional, and, you know, sight lines are really easy to handle and all that jazz. So, in fact, we might even, like, have a point, like, halfway where the ground level just... we change it. You know what I mean? But let's just kind of start. We'll come over here. We'll grab dirt. We'll come over here and we'll start filling in spaces where it's a different level. It doesn't need to be... You know, in fact, kind of what I'm thinking is just go the shortest distance for elevated ground and grab the dirt there to make this as quick an exercise as possible. I'm assuming that at some point we will get tools that make this way easier, because this is not fun. This is not what I signed up for. It's hard to see where I'm putting stuff. It's just giving me motion sickness. But, like I said, when it's all said and done, this is going to look amazing. And this is why we chose this big open space. We knew this would be a huge task. Alright, so we got some stuff for moving grass, I guess? Pick up the wattle flower. No, I don't want that one. Can you... I wish you could just, like, hold down the shovel button and scoop up, like, free work. You know, just keep going. You know what I mean? Like, boom and boom. Wait, you... Oh, you can, but it just puts it down instead of just keep on digging and filling up your shovel even more. Like, we need a wheelbarrow is what we need. Got grass seed way over there from where we started digging earlier. If we can get just, like, our tree farm done here would be... I'd be okay with that. Just make some progress. A little bit at a time. Maybe we do this on weekends and holidays. I really don't like that I can't see all the time and I've got to wheel around the camera like crazy. Oh, we kind of missed with that one. We definitely missed with that. So we need to go one more space there. Fill that in. Nice. See, it's coming together. Look how nice this is going to look. Now, we'll probably plant some grass in there between the trees to make it look even more awesome. Why don't we go like that? And we'll limit the elevated ground for now. I say elevated when it's really not, huh? It's just that this ground is elevated. So let's keep trying to kind of fill this in. Did I do that wrong? Yes, I am taking dirt out. Yikes, what a mess. How did I get backwards like that? Alright, 8:51. Just kind of watch the clock. I do have to take a break after this day. So I will have a break in the recording where I'll have to reload a save file. But I'm trying to get as many of these episodes cranked and ready as I can here early in the playthrough. Okay. Couple more for now, I think. Where do we go next? Right there. It's not a couple more, it's several more. But it's all part of the experience, honey. We'll kind of cut in behind the tent and just have the tent maybe elevated a little bit. How's that sound? So I have the cooking table up there, which doesn't necessarily work with my plan, but it can maybe stay for now at least. Alright, we're getting there. We almost have our fruit tree farm filled in. Nope. There has to be a better way to do this. And I hope that I'm not, like, missing something to where everybody watching this who has actually played this game and knows what they're doing is like, oh my gosh, are you kidding me right now? But I know I said this about the meteor. If you know something that I don't, just, go into comments, say, hey, spoiler alert or whatever, and then throw an answer in there. Because I want the answers. I have no shame in getting help from the online community. Like, I looked up the meteor after the last episode to figure out what the heck to do with it. And then I still almost botched it at the start of this episode. Alright, looks like maybe 4 or 5 more. That ought to do it. Right? It's going to look amazing, y'all. So, as painful as this is, and as, like, unproductive as this is, that's not, we're doing this for the aesthetics. Alright, we need 2 more. So we'll be done by 11. Which is perfect, because we'll wrap up the day. I'll go pick up my kiddo. We'll finish the episode later. They go back to school in a couple of days, so there's that. Alright, I think we are finito. Is there anything... I guess I could put some stuff away here, so let's just go like that, and that did it. I want to move this in there, and now you guys just come up here. We will sell you in the morning. The shovel is pretty darn durable, I will say. And we completed those tasks, and then place required items for the construction box. Okay, so now the donation, or wait, what did that say? Place required into the construction box at the deed site. Where is that? Right there. Place items. So 15 gumwood, 10 palmwood, 2 tin sheets, and 16 nails. Oh my gosh, I gotta just take a picture of that. Hang on. And skadoosh. Alright. Let's go back. I don't know if I have 16 nails. I don't know if I have 2 tin sheets. I know I have at least 1. I do have 2. So that's that. And then I need 15 of these. I need 10 of these palmwood planks. So I'm going to bring this over. Actually, I'm going to put it right there. What was right here that's now gone? Is it my meat? I got meat. Let's bring some meat down here. Wasn't that what was there? And then 16 nails. I got 14 nails. So I need 2 more. Which we can just go like this. Craft. And we're good. And now 16. Boom. Organize that. So now everything we need is there except for the palmwood planks. And it's late, so we're going to go ahead and go to bed. And let's just look at the recap for the day, and then I've got to take off. So level 8 mining. Level 7 bug catching. We didn't quite get to level 8. And then foraging and about 12,000 dinks earned. So there you see the game saved. That's our queue. I gotta take off, so we'll be back shortly. Alright, so we're back now, and we're just kind of reloading the save file here where we left off. It'll be Sunday, and I do know that on Sundays, John is closed, so the shop is not open. Now, we need some palmwood planks to finish the everything he needs to make his building a permanent structure. Still no fruit being born here, but why don't we start by, let's find some tropics. We'll just head there and we will cut a few palm trees. I suppose we can be kind of gathering stuff on our way up there. Oh, there's a Billy button. Those things I've been doing a little bit of like behind the scenes, kind of just looking at stuff. Those are jackaroos. I knew the name, I just couldn't think of it the last time we encountered them and killed like 5 of them. I guess if I'm gonna kill them, I should know what they are, right? It'd be like, I don't know what it would be like. There's a palm tree right there, kind of all by its lonesome. So just 5 chops to get that. We got 4 palm logs. Did we get a seed from that? I didn't get a palm. There should be a what you who's it? A palm nut or whatever they're called. That's kind of annoying. There's a log anyway. All right. So let's keep working our way up here to... I'm going to go ahead and gather this tin ore. And there are some palm trees up there I can see. Can I get to them from this side? Barely. There we go. We got 2 palm seeds that time. I need to look and see if there are any bananas up here. I don't see any. Anybody else see any? No. I'm going to cut a couple more of these while we're up here. We need to plant some more. Oh, look at all this spinifex here. And look, you can like get multiples. Or maybe you can't. Oh yeah, you can. But doesn't seem like there's any rhyme or reason to... I'll get it. Oh, it's because I'm tired. Like an idiot, I forgot that you get fatigued. So... now we gotta kind of wait to regain our full energy, and now we're good to go. So let's just gather a few more palm trees here. Let's do 1 more. And then we'll head back to the homestead. Sundays are going to be our day where, for the most part, we're going to do a lot of work around the farm. Now, I should have looked at dig up dirt, smash 4 rocks, catch 3 bugs. We've already caught a couple of bugs, or at least 1 that I can recall. So we'll smash some rocks and finish that part. Smash 4 rocks. This will do it. Ding. And then what were the other ones? Dig and catch some bugs. So let's just have our net out. And I can undo that. Can you permanently leave that on? so that, like, home is always pinned. Pick them up. Jeez Louise. Let me see. Oh, there's a, come here. Golly. He's shifty. Stay still. There. Holy smokes, that was difficult. So we need one more bug. Whoa, what just got killed over there? Did you see that? Something just perished. It was right in here, or was it up there? Or is it on the other side of this? Where was that, y'all? That was weird. I swear I saw something that looked like... Ooh, I hear crickets. Right there. See, it's up there. Why can't I get that? Got it. I had to jump up for it. That was kind of weird. So that's 2 of these. Dig up 4 dirt. We'll probably do when we get back, because I plan on planting some more trees today. I'm going the wrong direction, y'all. I need to go home, and it is this way. What a knucklehead. I got twisted around chasing that... Whatcha-who's it? What was I chasing? I hear another cicada. There it is. Nice. And how about that? A billy button. Okay, let's come over here real quick. I really gotta redo this. So do I have any red palmwood logs? I'm gonna keep out because I'm gonna cut them. So I don't think anything's gonna go in there. I'm gonna put the stone and that in there, as well as... I think that's it. Now, I want to bring these gum nuts. We have 9 of each. That's, I guess, a decent place to start. I don't think there's anything else there that I want to plant. But I do want to grab some more fruit. We're going to grab 5 of each. So... this will be faster. So that's 5 of those, 5 of those, 5 coconuts, and 5 wandongs. So we're going to be doing a bunch of landscaping today. Now, let's get organized here. So shovel. Oh my goodness. Sorry, y'all. Pickaxe. Just get things off of the toolbar that I'm not going to need. So apples, bananas, then bush limes, coconuts, and quandongs in that order. These can come up here for now, and then bring these down here. And then I'm going to just bring, actually, we'll bring this down here, because we'll go like this. Get in there. Now, what, we should probably go see John and Fletch to see if there's any quests that they want us to do, but frankly, today I'm going to focus on some work around the farm. Sunday is our day off when it comes to helping around the town. Now, we will donate the items needed for John to be a permanent resident. So that's a big step. And I kind of wish I had put more focus into it over the last several days, but it's not the end of the world. it's still early in the playthrough. The game has so much to do that you can really kind of just do things however you want. I don't think there's like a clock that runs out, like you've got to do so much by year 3 or else you lose. That's not how this game works. Whereas, like with Stardew Valley, for example, there's a time frame. Like at the end of 2 years, Grandpa's ghost comes back and judges you, and gives you a passing score or whatever. This, I don't think that's an element of. So it's kind of interesting. So we need to come over here, go like this, place items inside, nails, those, and those, place. They've all been deposited, and construction will begin tomorrow. So that's that. Now, here is where I kind of want to go in now and like empty pockets as much as I can. I have a blue, yeah, that can go in there. And then I think we're okay with the rest of this stuff. I should probably organize it somewhat, but it's not a big deal. So we can bring these down here. And now everything that I pretty much need is right there. So let's start with apples. And I've decided I am going to fill in all of the spaces. We've got a row in between. So pick up the grass seed. So we'll be able to like maneuver in and around our tree farm. But we just kind of have to, I don't know. You get what I'm going at. Sometimes when I'm trying to like think and operate, it's a struggle. Wait. Put down the bananas. No, don't drop the shovel. So here's my problem. Every time I do this, I need to move these things over. So you go down, and now shovel on top. Whoa, it like threw me up in the air there. No. Don't do that. Pick those up. Now I got a shovel, drop, shovel. Shovel, drop, shovel. So the idea here is we should end up with a pretty darn like self-sustaining source of food, but more importantly of income, because I can use all of this fruit for like other sellable items that are better than just the base fruit. And you'll see what I mean by that the deeper we get into the game. So we're not there yet, but we will be. So I need... No, not there. Wow, I was way off. I want it here. Do I need to move that thing? No, not the right spot. No, that's not the right spot. I want it right there. And it won't go there. So how do I remove that? No, I want you to go. How do I get rid of that thing? Do I need to axe it? Yeah, apparently. There we go. And that's a whole lot of work to just remove a little bush. Jeez Louise. Alright, let's get another... Actually, let's go... I always open the wrong menu there. So let's bring these. I could put this back up there. I don't think I'm going to need those. Get a shovel full of dirt. And now coconut and cover. Coconut and cover. I'm trying to think of like what needs to be additional like priorities going forward. And I'm kind of leaning toward early on, at least, I think we want to focus on some mining and like gathering of resources. So what can I do to make it where we have access to craft a bunch of stuff? And I feel like mining opens up a lot of that. Mining and maybe like metal detecting, but we'll see. If anybody has any better ideas, I'm all ears. If there's like a reason we should avoid one of those, like, oh, no, 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 you don't want to do metal detecting now, then somebody tell me. Or if we've already screwed stuff up, somebody tell me. Okay, so no more tasks that we have to worry about. So we've pretty much done what we want to do here, except for, now that I think about it, we're not done. No, not that dirt. Give me that dirt right there. Let's fill these in. We're doing a lot of earth moving for just a guy with a shovel. But it's all for good reason. Alright, now I want to grab the axe, and then let's bring... I want the axe because I'm cutting down this tree. And the tree next to it there. They're not really where... No, that's not... I don't want to cut that one down. I want to add to that. So... we need to... let's just go... I think the better way for me to do this... No, I can't just dig and then move and dig. That's why I'm doing it this way. So... it will be a little bit of a slow process, unfortunately, but... oh, I'm planting the wrong kinds of trees here. Can I... I don't know if I want to do that. But we're going to. I got a palm wood log. I didn't want the log. I wanted the seed. So we kind of screwed this up. But it's not the end of the world. We'll just fill in the space between this row, and not plant all 9 or whatever I had set aside. It's not the end of the world. I'm going to cut you down too. And one more. Nope. There we go. Alright. Let's do this right. So we're going to start over here. Oh, ooh. Hey, little buddy. How you doing? Glass bulb, old gear, old wheel. Heck yeah. Nope. Here we go. With the... yeah, there we go. So we'll have a row of palms, a row of gum nut trees. I can't see over here. I need to change angles. Nope. There we go. And I kind of thought about putting my tree farm empire farther away. Did I do that wrong? Apparently. Why is that not planting? So, dig. Oh, because there was a grass seed in there. Now I put that in there. There we go. I thought about putting these farther away. If I get to a point where I'm like, man, I really don't like the layout. I wish they were farther away. I could always move my tent. You know, I could relocate my base tent. Well, not the base tent. I guess I could relocate a lot of different stuff. But I think having this, and then I'm not sure what we'll put right in here. But like this space out here, I plan on being like all kind of farmland and stuff like that. So we'll see how it all works out. But now we got a little bit more of a tree farm going. I think those trees are actually like ready to be cut, but some of them are taller than others, and I don't know what's up with that. I don't know if they grow at different rates or if they just grow to different sizes. Let's put those away. I'm going to bring those with me, and we're going to saw a bunch of logs today. And I think for now, let's put away this light bulb, those, and those. And I think we are now free to spend the rest of the day however we please. So we'll saw the rest of these palm wood logs. I need to get another saw for sure, because I could be doing, you know, double time on these. In fact, while I have daylight, I am going to go fish. And we're going to go over here and just whatever we see, we'll catch. It doesn't have to be anything super valuable. In fact, this right here. Oh, I thought that was a bottom dweller. That over there looks like it is a bottom dweller. Freshwater mussel. I don't know if I've caught it. Well, is that another one there? That's like a prawn or whatever. Oh, a yabby. Whoa! Where did he come from? Talk about tunnel vision. Hey, little buddy. No. Pick that up. No. I'm trying to hit one. Alright. I don't like the proximity of that gator right there, but I think we'll be okay. So, let's just catch... What was that noise just now? I wonder if that... It sounded like a bird. Somebody... I saw a video that said you can just keep clicking and get the fish. Like, just spam the left click to reel them in without breaking the line, but I don't know if that's any faster. It might be safer, but I don't know if it's any faster, and it's certainly not as easy on the finger. So just wait till they stop fighting and reel them, and then when they start to turn back away from you, just let go, and you'll be alright. There's another one right there. That might not have been close enough. Oh, yeah, I got that guy. So, another thing... Oh, man. Another thing I want to buy for sure is some sort of vehicle license. And I think the building one where I can build bridges, I think it's about time we start building bridges, you know, around the farm at least, and kind of working out from there. We probably want to start making it to where we can get over bodies of water without having to go in them. One, we would avoid the danger of, you know, gators in the water at least, or crocs. I'm going to call them gators a lot, but they are crocs. We are in Australia after all. I don't even know if Australia has gators. I don't think it does. But anyway, bridges, vehicles, metal detector. So, I can't remember how many permit points we've got, but it's probably enough to get most of those things right now, if not all of them. Alright, we kind of need to watch the clock a little bit. But I might try and do a little bit of roaming around after dark, looking for, like, maybe creepy crawlies that only come out at nighttime. So, how about at like 8 o'clock we head... Actually, as soon as it gets to sundown, which it looks like it's happening right now, 7 o'clock, sundown. So the sun is setting, which means it's going to get dark real fast. So let's head back to the homestead. We'll drop stuff off, empty out our inventory minus pretty much. Ooh, got some meat there. The only thing we'll bring with us is going to be stuff to catch things and defend ourselves, essentially. So, like, if I go here, I can pop some raw meat in there. We'll deal with that later. Let's put the wood away for now. I've got a ton of stuff. I really wish there was a way that you could store stuff like this. But here we are. I don't have that luxury, so we're going to hide that. No, you come with me, that. So we have a net, and we have a spear. And we've got some food in case we get attacked and need to eat for health. But let's start working our way west, which is this direction. Before I go, though, since I just picked up that feather and that rupu, let's just go put it away real quick. So I'm not carrying it with me. So boom, boom. Now, again, I want to go west, I think. Let's see if perhaps either of these two has anything they want us to do for them. Need anything? Buying 3 iron ore? For 1,000? Sure, why not? So that takes up some inventory space. So we'll drop that off before we go by. Need anything? Hankered for a burger. Can you bring me a burger to eat? Not right now. I don't know how to make a burger. But I'm pretty sure I don't have the resources for it. Just for fun, though, let's look and see. Anybody see? There's damper, cooked meat, and cheese. Obviously, I don't have several of those ingredients, so moving on. Oh, iron ore, not tin ore. I missed that. So that's good. We got that, and I don't know where else I can get it. Okay, so the sun's going down, and look at that sunset, y'all. Whew! Beautiful. Alright, we want to just go west. And what I'm thinking is, like, let's just get somewhere relatively far from the homestead. I'm going to grab this. If we don't fill up our pockets with other stuff, obviously some meat, we can find a good use for it eventually. But what I'm kind of looking for is nighttime creepy crawlies. So we might see like lightning bugs or fireflies, depending on whatever you call them from, depending on where you're from. I already have caught Scarlet Jezebel butterflies, but I don't know what we might find that we can't get at other times of day. That's kind of what we're trying to figure out here. So I will, I caught a fly. Not super exciting. How are we doing on inventory? I've got 1, 2, 5, 7 more spaces. I will, between episodes, try and spend some time kind of researching and learning stuff that I need to learn, but oh, the jump swing. Did you see that? That was epic. Look at all these sleepy dingoes. Man, look at that sky. It's like a dark, dark red. Whew. There's an apple tree with no apples on it. A jackaroo. Wait. I thought I heard a cricket or something. Maybe not. Got some rupu. Not super valuable. I saw something shiny, but it's just copper. So that's not really what we're after. I think those are supposed to be emus. What I know about emus is that they are aggressive. So it's kind of funny that in this game, those beasties are not, and that's just like a turkey or something. I'm not sure what that thing is called. I hear a cricket. Got him! Black cricket! Alright, are we out of inventory space? No, I got 3 more spaces. Ooh! A firefly! So that's what they call them in Australia. Cool! See another cricket. Come here, you little rascal. I saw another one over here. Didn't I? What is that? A cockroach. Alright, so now we are full. Let's take it home. 10 o'clock, we're on our way back. We'll be home by 11, easy. Pretty good day, and a pretty good episode, frankly. We got a fair amount accomplished in terms of beautifying the farm. I call it the farm. It's not really a farm yet. It might be at some point. Something that we could, justify calling a farm. Hello, big lizard thing. I hear another cricket. I kind of want to get this firefly so that I have another. So we're going to have to throw something away. And we're going to get rid of this common fly. Say swap. And now let's keep heading home. Because now I'll have... There's a croc over there. And I don't know what those little armadillo looking things are. But anyway. Why do I have a fruit thing right here? I wonder if it's just pointing me to an area where there's cactus figs, which I probably didn't need to do. So I am going to erase that. Oh, I kind of want that bone, but what would I throw away? We'll throw away Blue Moon Butterfly and pick up the bone. I'm not sure what we need bones for, but I'm guessing they'll be useful for something. Some sort of tool or weapon, or Halloween decorations that are super duper authentic. I hear another cricket, but I don't think we need another cricket. Let's go ahead and get home. Look at the tent all lit up from the campfire and all my bug containers over there. So, speaking of which, let's bring black cricket over here. Let's bring gumleaf grasshopper, cockroach. I think we might need to save those guys. So, although that might be a black cricket right there, because it sure looks like the guy that I've got in my hand here. Yeah, that's the same thing. So pick that up. No, pick it up. Gumleaf grasshopper. I don't even know. So that might be one right there. One of those. Yeah, that's definitely the same as the one next to it. So pick that up. Nope, pick it. Nope, pick it up. Okay. And now cockroach. I'm not even going to look for one. I'm just going to assume we don't have it yet. And that's where that's going to go. Now, do I need to put anything away here? Let's bring the raw meat out with us. Croco meat, I think we also... That's not cooked. So I probably want to bring that out and cook it. And then that's it there. Bones. Is that the only bone I have? No, I got a bone there. I'm kind of thinking that maybe I want that over on the other side, but we'll put them here. Why not? All right, Rupu. Now, it is going to let me store a white, like these, which is kind of weird that it'll let me do yabbies in a crate and mussels, but not any of the other fish. I'm not going to, because I actually want to sell them. So it says that it's late, but I'm not sure that that matters. it's just telling me I need to get some sleep. So, oh, where's the water? Where's the water? Well, that was awesome. Good job. Just run right into the campfire and set yourself aflame. Now let's be a little bit more careful here. Ooh, what did we get? What did we get? A grill master. I don't know that it's fair to call me a grill master when I just lit myself on fire by stepping right into an open flame. But whatever. If the game says I'm a master, then I guess I'm a master. So we'll cook this stuff up real quick, then we'll head to bed. I don't know if there's a penalty to going to bed late. I have not experienced that. But maybe we will. Alright, so pick that up. Now we got 4 more croco meats to cook, which I'm assuming it would be quite valuable. I don't know about the perks that it gives you to eat, but maybe we'll look at that in a minute. Man, it takes a while to cook. So there's that. Alright, pick one up and let's see, what does it say about it? 1 second. So it looks like it gives you a higher max health and stamina or something. Not quite sure. But not a big deal. We'll just pop this last one on here, wait till it's done, head to bed. So there should end up being, didn't I have 6 of them? Yeah, I was going to say. Oh, yeah, there's some meat back there. I wonder why some of it pops off on the back and then some in the front. Like, what's up with that? Just make it all come out in the same place. So I don't have to go like that. Why? All right. So food. I'm going to put this here, and we're going to put this in there. And now, organize. Yep. So we got a bunch of stuff that we will sell tomorrow. Before we go to bed, though, let's try and get back to our normal setup. So our inventory is jam-packed here, obviously, which is a good problem to have. Wait, did I put a gum log seat out here anywhere? I should just put one right out front. You know what, we'll deal with it next time. We'll deal with that kind of stuff all in one big swing. So, let's see what progress we made here. Level 3 hunting, at least level 8 bug catching, level 9.5, so that's good. Level 10 fishing, slowly gaining on the mining, and up to level 2 on the foraging. No dinks because John was closed. So, excuse me. Let's just look outside real quick. And all I really want to look at, like our trees are, I think those are full grown to where I could cut them down. And then here, still no fruit being produced. But I'm assuming that that will come in a few days. Because some of those trees look like they are full grown. Now it's just a matter of them actually producing fruit. But we'll have to wait and see when that happens. So if you haven't done so already, please be sure to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, comment below, and we will see y'all next time.